Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So, okay. The Link level update is going to be coming to Global. It's literally Global's in maintenance right now. I'm going to upload this video immediately after... Well, yeah, I'm going to upload this video right away, as soon as I'm done recording it. So Global is in, I know, it's super ridiculous long... yeah, we know it, you know, it's... Don't worry, like, if you think, like, oh my god, I lost my login day, what am I gonna do? Don't worry, they're gonna give you credit for it later on. This happened on both Global and JP recently. You know, it's not Dokkan's fault. I believe Google Play is at fault here, I think. But, like, it's not, like, people immediately just go, like, oh, you know, like, because this happened with Dragon Ball Legends a lot, like, 2 years ago or a year ago or something like that. Like, this just happens occasionally. Like, don't worry about losing credit for, like, doing certain stuff. Like, they'll give it to people. Like, it's not always completely on the fault of Dokkan, right? But it is a massive update. The Link level update completely changes, honestly, like, a lot of things about units. So I kind of want to just go over, like, how I, like, you know, sort of, like, raise my Link levels and stuff like that. Sort of my strategy and stuff like that. So I did create one of these tags right here for all of my characters at Link level 10. And, I mean, as you guys could see, this is about a month. And this is all I've got, is these 8 characters after a month. And I have been grinding, well, I mean, I think I've been grinding a lot. And this is all I've got in terms of characters that are all level 10. People routinely ask what happens with characters that transform or have an exchange or something like that. Their links will just level up. You don't have to have links active to level them up. You don't have to, like, do the exchange mechanic or anything like that to level them up. Because Vegeta has 2 links that change after you exchange into him. They will still continue to level up even without doing the stage and stuff like that, right? You know, the Gohan here is exactly the same thing, where, you know, you transform with him and then a couple of his links will change, right? So these are the characters I've got. Now, what I noticed is that once you start getting to about Link level, maybe like 6, 7-ish in that range, it dramatically slows down. I'm talking... It craters, it crashes for how, like, quickly your links are going to level up. So what I started to do, let me pull up, I don't know, why don't we just pull up Reps of Universe 7? That's what I'm thinking of. So what I started to do is just focus on getting many of these characters to, like, you know, like, just high, right? So, like, here's, like, Goku and Vegeta. Okay, well, they're super high, but, like, many other characters, what I was doing is just getting them up to, like, Link level 5s and stuff like that. Like, just sort of getting them ready. Like, a lot of different units, I am just focusing on leveling up their links a bunch, rather than focusing on characters and trying to get them to full level 10. Because the thing about these links... Oh, actually, let me pull this up on the Dokkan Wiki real quick and just point this out. But the thing about these links, right, is that as you level them up, they have a very consistent, like, growth pattern, right? It's not like from Link 9 to 10, you get, like, an explosive jump in power or anything like that. So, like, here, let me just go ahead and switch over real quick, and I'll show exactly what I'm talking about with something like Innocence. Let's take a look at Majin. Let's look at Shattering Limit, right? So we have all 10 levels, and as you guys can see, it's a very consistent growth pattern. You can very quickly get to level 5 links on most characters' links, right? And as you can see, the jump to level 5 is exactly the same as the jump from level 5 to level 10, right? So just by getting every character, all their links to level 5, I really do feel like that's sort of the best way you want to go with some of this stuff, right? Look at Majin, right? Now, I guess Majin is a little bit different because it does add the key in. So, you definitely want to get it to at least level 5. And then, honestly, okay, Majin is one of the links. And then at level 10, it does get that additional key. So, Majin is a little bit different in that there is a huge difference between, like, that's a huge difference right there. That extra key, that's not small. So, Majin is not a good example of this. Yeah, Shattering Limit is a perfect example. This is fine. See, like, it's just going up pretty much by 0.5 at all these different various increments. Then we got the Goku and Gohan card. Let's look at something like Legendary Power, Shocking Speed, and Kamehameha. You know, pretty common links right here. So, yeah, Legendary Power is just kind of, you know, very consistently going up. Shocking Speed, very consistently getting the defense as it goes up. So you guys, my point is made, right? About, like, sort of how this works. So I think just doing that for many characters probably would be better off than just, like, really hammering home and focusing on, you know, whatchamacallit, trying to get as many links done as possible, or trying to get as many characters to level 10 as possible, right? Okay, so All right. The way this works, too, is that when you jump into a stage, I guess the game, as soon as you start the stage, the game predetermines what, like, fights in that stage are going to give you link level ups. And I believe it does directly correlate to stamina, right? So Dokkan events are going to give you a pretty good chance to raise your link levels, but there is only one fight in there, right? Whereas something like just doing the quest, there's multiple fights. Now, as far as I'm aware, people are saying that the boost feature does not actually increase your chances for link levels. Personally, I've found that to be wrong. I don't, again, I can't confirm or deny. I know Hydros has said it doesn't affect it, but to me, when I use the boost, it most definitely feels like I'm getting way more link levels than when I'm not using the boost. So I would keep that in mind. The other thing, too, is, I mean, since the link level update, I've gained like 20 levels or something like that with just 2 times rank EXP. So I definitely would recommend, you know, global players, you guys need to get incredible gems to prepare for Prime Battle 1000 Day Goku's EZA. Or, no, Prime Battle LR Goku, not 1000 Day Goku, but Prime Battle LR Goku gets his EZA for the 2000 Day campaign in, like, December. You guys need to farm up incredible gems for that anyway. So, like, farming up incredible gems while doing your link levels, that's the best way to go about it. Now, the single best stage to get link levels is actually the B-Pan stage. So I'm glad I'm recording this on, what day is this? Thursday for me? So we can go ahead and hop into the B-Pan stage. Now, because the B-Pan stage gives you the highest chance... oh, yeah, okay, yeah. I built the team that I wanted to use right before hopping in. So... several of these characters for me, right, are like at like link level 9. Like, look at Transforming Freeze. I've got him mostly link level 9s across the board. I believe his links change at 3rd form. That one we have 10, and I believe it also changes at final form. Those are both also at 10. So only regular Transforming Frieza. So let's just go ahead and hop into this stage, right? This B-Pan stage, which again, the B-Pan stage, oh, okay, beautiful. The B-Pan stage gives us the highest chance, to get link levels up. We got super lucky with the Goku fight. Remember, I think all the fights in this stage are gonna have the same chance to give us link level ups. It's just like once you get into the stage, I believe it's equal across all the fights. So like if you do the B-Pan stage and you get lucky and you get the Goku and Trunks fight, make sure you take that path and you do that fight, right? And then what I would recommend for global players, right? Get all the characters you're going to use. Any character you would use, any character you think would be good for Super Battle Road, EZA, get them all to like link level 5. And then, you know, when you want to try and get characters past that, let's see if we get anything. Yeah, we did. Okay, Demon King Piccolo. Okay, we got a link level. That's good. That's good. That's it. That's all we got. Okay, that's unfortunate. And then, you know, when you want to like try and actually get higher, you know, do like the B-Pan stage and then, you know, take some of the characters you want to get to level 10 into the B-Pan stage. Because the thing about this is a lot of people are going to find that it takes you like a lot of stones. Like, okay, to level up one link, like Broly, Chile, and Lemo took me like 30 stamina bars or something like that in order to level up them to level 10. Like, occasionally, you're just going to get a link that just doesn't level up. And there's nothing you can do. And it feels like you're wasting your time. So that's why I highly encourage people to just get all your characters. Let's see. Nothing. Yeah, nothing right there. Yep. So even though this is the highest rate to get link level ups, we still got virtually nothing right there. We got the one link for Demon King Piccolo up to level 8, which is cool. Because I still do need to record my Demon King Piccolo showcase. But, yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. So, okay. Let's go ahead and hop into the other. There's also the second B-Pan stage right here. Of course, both of them. Again, I believe it does sort of directly correlate to stamina. Oh, okay. So we could I'll just get rid of Gohan here. Because Gohan is already all link level 10 since last week. I have been working on Angel Goku and Gotenks. Yeah, because one of them could potentially EZA during the download celebration. But obviously I want to have, you know, those characters ready. Because their EZAs are going to be so crazy. I don't know. Let's just put, like, Full Power Jiren in here. Because I think I've barely worked on Full Power Jiren. Yeah, look at that. I've, like, almost not worked on him at all. Well, nah, that's a waste. Because we want to go for the characters that have, like, link level 10s and stuff like that. So let me get Cooler in there. And I'm actually gonna... I want to get rid of LR Vegito Blue, actually. and I'm just going to bring in Transforming Frieza, because Transforming Frieza and STR Cooler, you know, it's very important to get their links up as high as possible, right? Like, the Frieza family units, the Majin Buu units, you know, like the Cell units. Oh, I should have put Cell on here. Damn it. Yeah, Cell. It's so important. Those characters I just mentioned, it is so important for them because, like, big bad bosses and a lot of those villain links just got massively buffed. Whereas previously, it's like they're like okay or something like that. Now it's just insane, crazy buffs. So you do want to make sure, you know, for good characters like, you know, those that have big bad bosses is one you actually do want to get to level 10. Wow, nothing, yeah. So very unfortunate here. I will just grab these ones right here. I think we'll here. I'm gonna do the I think I'll do the Orb Event, and then we're gonna hop into the quest stage I like to use when grinding up link levels. And then we'll probably finish up. Oh, I set my record there. That's okay. Sure. A bit of a weird team to do that with. That's fine. Okay, so we did that. Let's go into the Orb Stage, right? Yeah, let's just go ahead and knock out the Orb Stage real quick. I'll just use a random category team for this. Sure, Gohan and Goten. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So we'll use Gohan and Goten. And we will go ahead and do Goku family / sibling bond, and then Goku family is right there. Gotta click this one. Okay, so let's go Gohan and Goten. I want to work on Beerus and Whis a little bit. I want that Goku. I definitely want to work on him. There's Whis. Deborah, because, you know, download celebration units. I really should focus on characters that might be useful for the download celebration, honestly, right? And then, I don't know. Some of these characters are low level, and then let me get a character that is, like, high link leveled. Like, I think this Gohan. I've worked on this Gohan quite a bit. AJL Gohan. Yeah, he's pretty high up there. So we'll go ahead and add him in there. Sure, why not? But usually what I recommend, the reason I've got, like, Beerus and Whis, because I think I've barely worked on them. When you're going to do, like, the Orb Stage, actually, let me take off. Nah, this is fine. Yeah, because Deborah, I think I've barely worked on. Let me see. Yep, Deborah, I've not actually used Deborah at all. And then this Goku, I think I've barely worked on as well. Yeah, okay, perfect. Okay, so the thing with doing, like, the Orb Stage, right, which is only 15 stamina, this is where I think you're going to get much more use doing this stage and bringing characters at, like, link level 1s and stuff like that. Because, again, the stamina does directly correlate here. Now, remember, we don't know, right? So, like, Babidi, maybe LR Gohan and Goten get a link level up from Babidi. But I don't know if that's true, right? Maybe from Deborah, you know, our Deborah, Beerus, and Whis all get link level ups. And then from Fat Buu, like, AGL, LR Gohan is going to get a link level up. But we don't know, right? So that's one thing about having these stages with multiple fights, is it's like, it's really no way to tell which stage is going to give us the link level ups, right? It's just all, like, chance and stuff like that. That's why I think some of these times, when you go into these stages, and it's like, okay, cool, like, you know, I just went ahead and did, you know, 30 stamina bars, and this link does not level up for Broly, Chile, and Lemo. The reason is because I keep hopping into a stage, they would get the link level up from some random Cyberman on the stage I don't actually fight, right? And then, but it just leads them to not getting a link level up for, like, ever, right? That's pretty much, I think, how it's working. Yep, no, we got nothing right there, wow. Yeah, so, I mean, you know, the link level up system, it is good. It is the best thing Dokkan has ever done, but there is definitely a lot of frustration here. That's why, again, I just highly encourage you not to really grind out level 10 units, because especially if you're free to play, you're going to be using a lot of resources, and it's just going to feel like you're wasting your time. Unless you need to rank up to maybe get those rank up missions done, or you still need incredible gems or something like that. You know, doing Dokkan events, you know, does give you a good probability as well, but you guys sort of get what I'm saying. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into the quest stage that I like to use right here. And then we will see how things work out. Now, typically, this can take quite a while. Let's just do... Man, I'll do it with the boost, just because I feel like that this would give us a good... I think I was using... No, what? No one's running Broly? What the hell? Oh, okay. I've, like, almost never seen that before. No one is running Dragon Ball Super Broly. I don't know that I've ever seen that before. I think this is the first time I've ever seen no Dragon Ball Super Broly. Are you kidding me? Okay. Sure. Again, I can't remember ever seeing that ever. Here, let me... I guess we'll just rock this. This is fine. We'll just rock this. Because the team builds you use don't really matter, because you're just going through these stages. Like, a lot of these Cybermen and stuff like that, like, they're going to go down in one hit. But, okay, so here's what I'm talking about, right? So this is a stage I like to use 23-8 because there's just so many fights all over the place. So this is what I do. I'm just grinding this all day, every day. But the thing is, right, like, there's paths. Like, see, I can either go down the left, middle, or right path. You know, let's say LR Int Cell, Big Bad Bosses, the most important link to level up, would level up from, like, one of these sidemen on the left path, but I choose to go down the middle path. So, you know, that's why it takes so long, is because the link level ups as soon as you enter the stage are determined, right? Now, of course, you know, you want to use AoEs for this, for the fastest kind of run, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, leader skill type advantage, none of it really matters. You could just pretty much, like, you know, I'm, you know, doing other things, trying to watch other things, and I'm just sort of, like, pressing the screen, right? Like, just sort of pressing the screen and letting it just sort of, like, handle it itself, like, because you can't die in this stage. Okay, so we got nothing right there. Yeah. Did I use the boost feature? I actually can't remember. I'll have to, okay, in this next fight, because if we use the boost feature, the experience would be green. Okay, so then, because there wasn't a friend, Dragon Ball Super Broly, we don't have two AoEs here. That, of course, is going to slow us down. Because, honestly, there's no real point, I don't think, in using one AoE. If you're going to use AoEs, you might as well just use two. So then you have one on each rotation, sort of, like, hammering through. But, like, you're probably going to want to try and avoid super attacks as much as possible, because just normal attacks are going to finish these guys off, which is going to give you, you know, you're going to be using as little time as possible. The reason I say there's no point in using one AoE is because, right here, boom, here we go. Okay, how good? We've got our AoE in this turn, but, like, there's only one enemy left, so who cares, right? I think this cell does have level 10 Big Bad Bosses, by the way. He does, yeah, there we go. Yeah, super important, because remember, Big Bad Bosses level 10, it's just, it auto-activates. No longer do you need to worry about HP thresholds or anything. Okay, we did get a link level up there, Janemba. Again, another one of the 120% leads. I've been trying to focus on them. In preparation for their potential EZAs. You know, who knows when they could come. Yep, yeah, see, so we keep getting, that's exactly what I was talking about. We keep getting, like, these 5 opponent fights, and I've only got one AoE, so it's slowing us down quite a bit. And then, like, we're not going to finish this rotation off, and then next turn, right, we're going to have, like, Dragon Ball Super Broly back on this rotation, but, like, it's, like, almost a waste at this point, right, so... there we go. I feel like I've gone over pretty much everything I need to. Basically, I believe all the quest stages, I think they have the same link level up probability rate. It's just based on stamina, right? I believe. But you're going to want to do stages, like, doing the Piccolo stage over and over is not what you want, because there's only the fight against Piccolo. Like, the only fights you can get in that final stage is Piccolo, and then maybe if Launch or Pilaf show up. That's all you get. So, like, if you're going to grind quest, you do want to do one of these stages. Yeah, I know, you know, maybe we're missing out link levels up from other fights, but it doesn't really matter so much, because we're still having the best chance to raise as many links as possible because of all the fights in here. Oh, the other thing I should point out, too. So, many people love to do the Raditz story event, or at least at the very start. People like to do the Raditz story event right here. I'm actually just going to switch over real quick. So this stage, you can fight, like, there's like a million Cybermen fights you do. You just sit there and fight Cybermen all day long, right? And there's like a path, and you just go down. But the issue is that it only costs a very small amount of stamina. So the link level up rate is much lower than just doing, like, the quest. So honestly, doing the quest is your best bet, and, like, you're gonna rank up, which is gonna be awesome, and then you're also going to be farming incredible gems, right, which you're gonna need. You know, eventually, I feel like the incredible gems, eventually they could put interesting shit in there, right? Like, for right now, unless you're a new player, there's not really anything that good in there. I do have my boost active. Yes, I mean, even with the boost, we're not really getting a ton of link level ups right now. But, I mean, this team, like, most of these characters are pretty high up, as you guys could see, right? And we're not really getting a ton of level ups. So, like this is just the way the system goes. I mean, it can be annoying with how long it takes to level up some of these links, no doubt about it. But I still would say, without a shadow of a doubt, that this is the greatest update Dokkan has ever had. It just adds so, like, the Link level ups, it's such a power up to all of our characters. Like, the enemy does not get a power up, but all of our characters, like, literally every character in the game gets a power up. Except, I mean, a few LRs, like LR Goku and Frieza and LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, are maybe nerfed a little bit because they can't get ki from the first and third unit in rotation, so that does hurt them a little bit. But pretty much every other character just gets complete buffs across the board, right? It's like Broly right here, right? Like, you know, if you have shocking speed, like, that gives him extra defense, right? Like, extra defense is the one thing this Dragon Ball Super Broly would want. So, you know, I don't know. There's just, this Link level up system is great. It can be frustrating at times, but, you know, you got to understand, they're not intending you to have full Link level teams right away, right? That's not the point. This is it's around forever. So, you know, just focus on getting good Link level ups for a lot of your characters. I guess except for, like, the Big Bad... Let me actually show Big Bad Bosses on screen and how freaking important it is, right? Because, again, that's the one link. That, and what was the other one we saw? Majin. Those are the links where it's like you kind of do actually need to get those ones to level 10. Here, let's see if we get any Link level ups right here. No. Wow, yeah, we're getting pretty bad luck. Pretty bad luck as we're going on. But, yeah, here we go. So, Big Bad Boss is level 10, you lose the HP restriction entirely. You see, like, as you're leveling it up, the HP restriction gets better and better and better to where, you know, even at, like, 90%, it's pretty easy to be below 90%. That's not bad at all, right? And then, like, eventually at level 10, it's just 20. Look at that. All of these units, just massive buffs. All these units, right? All of the characters that have Big Bad Bosses just get insane godly increases because it's attack and defense. This was the best Link in the game when there was an HP restriction on it. And now there's no HP restriction, right? Although, I don't know. Again, Majin... Actually, two characters that... Okay, so Big Bad Bosses, Majin, and then I think it's Galactic Warriors. Those are the ones that could actually have, like... You know, those are the ones that could be the best Links in the game, right? So, like, yeah, again, Majin, 2 key, 15% attack and defense. What is Galactic Warrior again? Let me see. 1 key, 20% attack and defense. Super good. And then, of course, Big Bad Boss is 20. Like, look, remember, if you guys remember a while back, I was talking about how insane Bojack is going to be when a Dokkan Fest... Like, LR Bojack is going to be so insane when a Dokkan Fest Bojack is his partner. I was saying that before the Link level update. Now the Link level update exists, and look at these links. When you get someone who... They're going to drop a Dokkan Fest Bojack. That's going to have Hera Clan, Galactic Warriors, Big Bad Bosses, Thirst for Conquest, probably Revival, right? I don't know that he'll have Shattering Limit. He'll have Fierce Battle, and he probably won't have Legendary Power. But he might have all the rest of these. Like, look at this. 2 key, 5% attack, 5% crit. 1 key, 20% attack and defense, 25% attack and defense, 15% attack and defense. Like, LR Bojack, massively buffed. So, you know, just keep this in mind with this Link level update. Okay, here we go, but just Janemba, yeah, who is at lower links. So, I'm going to keep going here. Let me know what you guys think. Again, just be patient. Global will finish up its maintenance tonight. We will go ahead and get to grinding. Remember, I highly recommend getting up to Link level 5s. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I will catch y'all next time. I guess we'll just finish up this last fight, though. Sure, why not? Although, yeah, this Turles fight is the one fight where I actually do want a super attack because Turles actually has health. And, of course, here, like, I'm not getting my super attacks off. Sure, it's fine. And then, of course, Kaioken Blue Goku, you know, his links are super important because the damage that it could add to the Spirit Bomb and shit like that. So, of course, I'm working on him. Plus, you know, getting some no-item runs done for category Super Battle Road and stuff like that. He'll be very important for reps of Universe 7, you know, dropping that Spirit Bomb nuke and stuff like that. So, let's see. Do we get any level ups? No, we don't. All right, so that was a pretty terrible run, actually. But, I mean, we don't... A lot of the characters I'm using here have high Link levels. So, I mean, there was a good example of it to you guys, right? So, thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.